Hello, HalfPint here, and I just wanted to say real quick, if you've been enjoying my content, please remember to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube and follow me on Twitch so you can always catch us when we're live and see more content. Also, if you are new here, welcome in, and if you're enjoying the video, please remember to like it because it helps me out a lot. I also post funny clips and other things on TikTok. All the links are in the description below, and thanks again. Now let's get into the video.
So it looks like Elon Musk got pulled up on a Dave Chappelle comedy show stage, which, you know, just two awful people being awful together. Let's see how Elon ruined a comedy show.
Extremely religious kid. I stole
Turn off the speakers though.
my friend's Digimon cards in 4th grade and I never forgave myself. I was convinced I was going to be banished to the Shadow Realm, sent straight to hell. I knew that I had just broken one of the 10 commandments, but I couldn't, fight the demon that told me to take those Digimon cards. I thought the Lord was up in heaven wiggling his finger saying, no, Charles, enjoy your time with Lucifer for this. But then I remembered what I was always taught, that the Lord could forgive any sin, no matter how great. But now that I'm an adult, I've learned that that's just not the truth, because there is one sin that is unforgivable, and that's cringe. And nobody is more cringe than Elon Musk. Now, I know I've made quite a few videos about Twitter and Elon Musk over the last month or so, but that's just because there's been so much silliness going on with it. But people keep thinking I'm some mindless drone who hates on him blindly for no reason. And that's just not the truth. I always give credit where credit's due.
There are so many actually good reasons to hate this, Elon Musk. I don't understand why people think it's so blind. It's like, pick a failed project. Pick the way he made or grew into his money, or where his family got money. Pick his treatment of workers. Pick the way he disregards OSHA requirements for his factories based off of his personal preference of how things should look aesthetically. Pick what he did to the Tesla owners. There's just so many examples. Like, what are you talking about? Mindless. Like, the guy's actually a shit.
Talked about this on stream, but I'll mention it quickly in this video before getting into the actual meat of the topic. Elon Musk seems to have been taking a hardline stance against the open pedophiles that were using Twitter unimpeded for years. I read a report recently that he's banned thousands of accounts from these predators that were openly sharing explicit child materials on Twitter. Those accounts are now gone, and I think that is a wonderful, great thing that he's done. I never have any problem giving appreciation for good things done by people that I might not like. Like, I don't just assume everything that someone does is evil just because I'm not a huge fan of them. Now, getting on to today's topic. Elon Musk has embarrassed himself publicly yet again. He was invited on stage at Dave Chappelle's most recent comedy show and got booed. Extremely booed. It sounded like when Valve revealed Artifact at E3.
No way.
Make some noise for the richest man in the world.
There's so many boos, it sounds like a stock sound effect from a cartoon. I was surprised tomatoes weren't flying during this. Like, there are, of course, some cheers mixed in there, especially from, like, the cameraman and the people next to him.
Yeah, like, it was definitely a roar of cheers and boos, but enough boos to the point where it just sounded like a garbled mess. Like, you can tell that crowd's divided as fuck, which is not exactly the response you'd want.
But the overwhelming amount of the noise is boos. And it's not surprising, regardless of what your political beliefs are, the question remains, why is Elon Musk at a comedy show?
Yeah.
He's not a comedian, he's not even entertaining. Every interview he's ever done, every show he's ever been a part
He's here with the kitchen sink. Let that sink in.
of, he completely lacks charisma and he just doesn't really tell jokes in general. Like, on Twitter he tells jokes, but those are stolen from replies. I actually saw him do that in real time once on stream when we were just going through like some latest Twitter drama. He had literally taken the top reply to a tweet about Kathy Griffin being banned, saying, well, she was actually banned for impersonating a comedian. Elon Musk took that reply and then 30 minutes later said the exact same thing. Just stole it. He's like the Amy Schumer of Twitter. He also, of course, doesn't make his own memes. He just steals those too. So he's not exactly like an entertaining person. Why is he going to be like the guest at a Dave Chappelle show? Like, he's not going to go up there and tell jokes, and he clearly didn't have like a script or anything because he really flounders here. Like, this was rough. This was brutal to listen to. I also don't think it helped that Dave Chappelle just introduced him as the richest man
alive. Yeah.
Like, what kind of response are you expecting?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Is that even true? I don't even think that's true.
There, like, cheers, like, oh, whoa, 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 he's got a lot of money. Whoa, he's got a lot of money. Whee! That's what I came here to see, a rich guy. And
just
no
walk
comedy.
around.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
just
why
walk around on stage and be like, I'm the richest man in the world. What's up? I'm ruining Twitter.
That intro is supposed to get people hyped. Like, okay, he's the world's richest man. And what's he gonna do? Is he here to make us laugh, or is he just here to be like a circus freak? Like, wow, look at this guy, the world's richest man. Well, hey, why are you not applauding him for being rich?
And he's just standing there.
Booze, I see. Elon. Hey, Dave.
Why are they having a weird dialogue?
Yeah, I just don't get what the plan was here. Elon Musk doesn't say much of anything.
Yeah,
He just
Elon. Hey, Dave. That's it? Like, is the whole bit just that he had Elon on stage? Because that's nothing. That's actually nothing. That's just like, oh, I found out Elon was seeing my comedy show, so I pulled him on stage. That literally is nothing.
kind of stands there awkwardly looking down sometimes like a kid at homecoming who didn't get a date.
Oh, God.
And then he says, "Hey, Dave."
Yeah.
And that's it. He's like pretty much silent
Wait, that's
for most
it?
of this while Dave Chappelle desperately tries to ease the discomfort. It's just fucking weird.
Weren't expecting this, were you?
Oh, God. Yeah, no. I mean, it's just a has-been and a fucking idiot Redditor on stage together. I didn't like...
It sounds like some of them people you fired are in the audience.
You know why that's not funny? Like, he said, sounds like some of the people you fired are in the audience. Fucking could be. Do you know how many people he fired? Thousands. Yeah, it could be. Could be a decent chunk of them. That's crazy. That is crazy that this man has owned Twitter for a very short amount of time, and thousands of people have been fired.
Hey, wait a minute. Those of you booing.
Dave Chappelle gets some laughs out of the crowd, hoping that they can then move on from this situation, but the damage is already done. They just go right back to booing. I don't know what his thought process was here, bringing Elon Musk out, as if that was like going to go over well. It's a comedy show and he is not entertaining. Like, set aside the political beliefs or anything of what the audience might disagree with Musk on. The fact of the matter is the guy is just not entertaining. So why bring him out to a comedy show? Like, he's already come out here and now has killed the vibe of the entire atmosphere, like a cop showing up to a frat party to shut it down.
Tough on the head, like sounds like. But you notice one thing, all these people are booing, and I'm just pointing out the obvious. You have terrible seats, and I understand. All coming from way up there.
This is when it gets super.
Okay, so now we're just being classes. Oh, it turns out poor people who are some of the most oppressed in our society don't like the elite rich. Wow, that's so crazy. That's so crazy in our capitalistic society that, like, the people who have the biggest problem with the people who have all the excess and pull all the resources and make all the decisions and fuck over all of us people down here. It's so crazy that those people don't like rich people. What? What are you saying? Like, what does that even mean? All the people that hate Elon are poor. Ha ha ha. Is that supposed to, like, make me think if I like Elon, I'll get money? Just more money for liking him, for supporting him? What? Like, that'll make me more money, and hating him is what makes these other people have less money? Or are you just trying to say they hate him because he has money? What the fuck are you saying, dude? Like, what? Ha ha, classism.
Super sad. Dave Chappelle starts fighting for Elon Musk's honor like a K-pop stan going to defend him in the comment section.
What the fuck, dude?
Dave's diving in front of all of the boos that are being tossed his way like he's deflecting bullets from the president. and he just shits on his own audience for not liking Elon Musk popping out here like a jump scare. He says that the majority of people booing are the ones that have terrible seats, thus implying it's poor people that are booing him. Like, what the fuck, man? That's just like a lame joke, like, in general. I understand that you're probably like a little panicked here and very uncomfortable with this situation because the guy that you
doesn't
invited
fix
up, your buddy,
anything.
isn't being received well by your audience, but why are you shitting on them for it? It was a stupid idea to bring him out in general. Even if he wasn't like a controversial figure, if you just bring up someone that's not even associated with comedy,
not even associated with comedy, and then do nothing. Like, you just bring them up on stage and have them walk around in circles for a little bit and just like revel in the reaction of the crowd. Like, if the crowd would have been cheering, what would have been different? He just would have like kept putting his hands up and kept going like, yeah, Dave, I love you, I love this city, yeah, awesome. And then he just would have sat down. They would have moved on with comedy, because that's still nothing. It's just pointless. It's stupid. It's nothing to do with stand-up comedy.
They're probably not going to be received well at a fucking comedy show. Like, it's just that simple. Like, he could have called up like, hey, everyone, and now introducing the world's best plumber. This guy's helped me with so many of my toilets. Like, okay, and why is he here? Like, why are we supposed to get excited for
right
that?
now in the middle of this?
At least in that hypothetical situation, the plumber has a chance of being like fun to listen to with jokes. Everyone already knows Elon Musk can't tell jokes, so there is literally nothing to even be remotely excited about other than like, hey, he's got a lot of money. Like, what? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Dave, what should I say?
Don't say nothing.
Okay.
It'll only spoil the moment. Do you hear that sound, Elon? That's the sound of pending civil unrest.
Oh, that desperate Dave, what should I say?
He said that's the pound of pending civil unrest. I mean, back to the classism thing. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of. I mean, you introduced him as the world's richest man, okay? And then you shit on the people who have bad seats because they have less money. Yeah, you're stoking classist flames right now. Like, in more ways than one. You're goddamn right that's the sound of pending civil unrest. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, the middle class is disappearing. We only have so much money. The resources are being sucked. The climate's dying. Like, yeah. Why is that funny? How is that a joke?
Say, oh my god, it's like in middle school when you're giving that class presentation, you're super nervous and you start freezing up. Oh, fuck me. Dave, fucking help, please. What should I say? Tell me what to say.
Yeah, that
like,
was pretty cringe when he's like, Dave, what should I say? Like, why are we saying that just because I get shit on all the time? Dave Chappelle never says the right thing. When the crowds are booing him and coming after him, he has not once said the right thing in response. He's like doubled and tripled and quadrupled down. One of the worst people you could ask for advice when you're in front of a crowd that's booing you. Like, I don't know, something transphobic. Like, why would that guy ever give you good advice?
Disaster. Now, we talked about this on the podcast, and Kaya made a good point. What should have happened here, if they really wanted to integrate Musk into this, it should have been treated like a roast session. The guy is not good with, like, scripts or anything. Look no further than SNL when he fucking bombed on that. But you could treat it like a roast session where Dave Chappelle makes jokes about him, you know, all that, and Elon Musk takes it on the chin. It makes him look humble and like a good sport. But this is just a disaster. And speaking of disasters, the first 2 accounts that posted footage of this got deleted. Now, whether or not they were banned for sharing this embarrassing moment of Musk, or if they deleted the accounts themselves, there's no telling. But the first 2 accounts that posted this video are no longer on Twitter, which is a little weird. I'm going to hope they deleted it themselves and weren't banned for showing this video. Because if so, that would be a huge red flag on the enforcement of Twitter's policies. Because this violates no rules. This is just showcasing a really embarrassing moment from Elon Musk and Dave Chappelle here. Like, that's not against the Twitter terms. There's no reason why that should lead to a ban. So I'm hoping that their accounts were just deleted. And that them being banned is just a conspiracy. But there's no telling. What is confirmed, though, is Elon Musk made this tweet about 2 or 3 hours after being booed off stage at Chappelle's performance. Now, whether or not this is in response to getting booed, I don't know for sure. But he said the woke mind virus is either defeated or nothing else matters. So he leaves the stage with tears in his eyes, his ego shattered, and then shortly after, this tweet comes up. I don't know if this was just weirdly timed pandering or if he's actually blaming woke people for getting booed.
It's kind of hard to say. Elon Musk is always shitting on the idea of wokeness and being woke, which I love. I love that. I love when people hate the idea of people being woke while simultaneously peddling conspiracies and talking about people needing to wake up and realizing, I don't know, like the fucked up systems around us, but theirs are batshit. Like, the irony is insane. Obviously everyone means something else, something different when they say, you know, wake up or be woke, but I don't know. I love the idea of people being held accountable is too woke. I love the idea of consequences actually being applied to rich people for saying and doing shitty things as being too woke and too much, you know? I love that. Especially as someone who grew up constantly being told there are consequences for your actions and you're gonna learn that things are harder than you think they're gonna be. Hearing that my entire childhood, only to grow up and then be criticized every time I try and hold someone accountable or demonstrate that there are consequences for people's shitty actions, only to have people turn around and say, like, you take it too far, that's too much, and you're being too hard, and it's the fucking greatest. It's the best, you know? I love being sandwiched. I guess every generation ends up sandwiched, but I don't know. This particular one is just great. I love hearing them whine about how our generation doesn't have enough hard work or grit or accountability, and then simultaneously bitch about the hard work we put into holding people accountable. It's
booed off stage, but to me it feels like he really believes the only people that would boo him are woke people. My man,
what does that even matter?
A Dave Chappelle show. That is not a woke audience.
Valid. Yeah, no, that's an entire audience that's like, transphobia is pretty funny, dude.
You can't keep falling back on this woke boogeyman and just writing off people that don't like you as being plagued by wokeness. You went to a comedy show, you're not a comedian, and you're not entertaining. Of course that wasn't going to be received well in any universe. Oh, also, I think it's only fair I mention how the show actually wraps up. Elon Musk gets into a crouch position, makes a huge gesture, gets the mic and says, "I'm rich, bitch." And that's it. And he actually butchered that line, by the way. He delivered it like there was peanut butter all in his mouth, so he couldn't actually get all the words out properly. And then the music plays and they walk off. It was rough. This just goes to show you no amount of money in the world can
Please
prevent
show
you
the
from
clip.
being cringe. That's about it. So yeah.
Oh my god, why didn't he show the I'm rich, bitch? What the fuck? I hope.
How bad?
I just hope fucking Philip DeFranco goes over. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to. Okay. Jesus Christ. Elon Musk is so cringe. It's like just, I don't know, what the fuck else do you say that? I feel like he thought it was gonna be an easy W, easy PR points, and just got fucking shit on. But yeah, no, Charles brings up an excellent point. Like, you can't say it's woke people that don't like you when you go to people, you know, after people at a comedy show seeing someone who's at this point triple or quadrupled down on transphobia. Like, at this point, saying you like Dave Chappelle is somewhat of a statement. Going to a Dave Chappelle show, even more of one. Not a super strong one by any means, but it is a statement. He has made it that way by taking such aggressive stances towards things. That's just the reality of the situation. Gonna go over this Elon Musk thing a little further, see if there's, I definitely want to see this, like, I'm rich bitch. Yeah, accidentally blames the poors. No shit, dude. Oh my god, thank you, Phil. Let's dive into this. And then the wave.
So we're going to talk about that and so much more of the news.
And then the wave. I'm rich, bitch. Bye, everybody. Like, what the fuck? Oh, God, he's so fucking awful. How do people like this man? How do people think, like, I guess they're looking at it as like, oh God, he's so cool. Look at him. He doesn't even fucking care that they're booing. And she's like, I'm rich. I don't care. Ha ha ha. But even that to me, you're a sad, strange little man. Like Buzz Lightyear to Woody under the car at the gas station. Like, You are sad. That was sad. That was cringe. You are clearly not doing well. It is just, it radiates divorce dad so heavy. It's crazy.
Then, once the laughter stops, the chorus of chaos continues. Musk even seeming at a loss as what to do.
Dave, what should I say?
God, that is one of the cringiest parts right there, Dave. What should I say? Like, he's what would I do? They don't seem to like me, Dave. I really wasn't prepared for this situation, you know? We just launched Twitter Blue again. I'm really surprised that the user base here at this Dave Chappelle comedy show isn't more receptive to the richest man in the world coming to flex on them. I'm having trouble letting that sink in.
Don't say nothing.
Okay.
It'll only spoil the moment. Do you hear that sound, Elon? That's the sound of pending civil unrest.
With Chappelle then having to address the continuing boos.
You shut the fuck up with your booze. There's something better than you can do. Booing is not the best thing you can do.
Later, you had a bunch of other people hopping on stage, eventually getting Musk to quote the "I'm rich bitch" line from Chappelle's sketch show. You know, since these videos popped on social media, there's been a big debate around the boos versus the cheers. One person who was there said a good 80% of the stadium booed. 18,000 people and he withers like absolutely turns into a corn cob.
Damn.
A number of people saying, "I heard Musk get booed like I've never heard before." But then you had Elon Musk with a different take, tweeting technically it was 90% cheers and 10% boos, except during quiet periods. But still, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, did you actually? Did you have a little calculator thing? Were there microphones around everyone's chairs recording whether they were particularly booing or awing? And then you looked at the data afterwards. You're like, we had 90% cheers, 10% boos. Is that how it was? Because from a specifically sonic measurement, you know, just based off the noise, it was like 50-50 at best. Like you could hear moments of ah and moments of ooh and sometimes moments of both. Like. But still, that's a lot of boos, which is a first for me in real life, frequent on Twitter. Oh, poor Elon. Oh, poor Elon. Oh, he got booed in real life, and that was so hard for him. Oh. It's almost as I've offended San Francisco's unhinged leftists, but nah. Yeah, because I'm sure that San Francisco, a notoriously, like, LGBTQ friendly city, I'm sure a lot of those LGBTQ friendly people found themselves at the Dave Chappelle show. I'm sure most of the audience actually at the Dave Chappelle show were activists for the LGBTQ plus community. I agree. You're spot on. It's not as if Dave Chappelle has done something to offend, you know, people on the left. Nah, it's not as if at this point Dave Chappelle has mostly backed himself into a corner of centrist and conservative fans given some of his strong takes on a particular set of issues. Nah.
Lot of boos, which is a first for me in real life, frequent on Twitter. It's almost as if I've offended San Francisco's unhinged leftists, but nah. You also had a lot of people accusing Musk of trying to suppress the videos of the situation, saying that he was trying to work to prevent it from trending on Twitter. There's reports even noting that a Twitter user who posted one of the first uploads of the video either got suspended or took their account down. Though, I do think it's worth noting that right now on Twitter there is no shortage of videos of the incident, with Chappelle even being the #1 trending topic in the US this morning. When you go through the trending topic there, you see Chappelle himself also facing some backlash and criticism, with people saying things like begging the crowd not to boo is pretty fucking pathetic and shows how detached from reality.
Not only that, are you really standing for a billionaire in front of all your fans? Like, wow, cool. Don't you look awesome sucking some other dude off? Like, you just brought this guy up here purely to dick ride him? Are you starting to feel irrelevant yet? Is that what's happening? Like, what the fuck was that, dude?
Reality he must be to expect any different. And Dave Chappelle whoring himself out for these uber-rich white men just to be in their presence, literally alienating his audience, trying to force their acceptance of this colonizing right-wing asshole is so gross. I can't believe he's become this over the years.
Yeah.
There's a ton of people retweeting David Dennis Jr.'s meme of the situation. And as far as Musk, in addition to the 90%, 10% tweet that he put out, he said, "The woke mind virus is either defeated or nothing else matters." But that could also be in reference to the million other reasons he's in the news right now. But hey, we're all...
And like I said, he's always bitching about the woke left, so like that could mean anything. But it looks like that's it on the Elon Musk situation. Just a big fucking fat pile of cringe all around. Like just a huge L for Elon, another L for Chappelle. It's just what a bunch of goofballs. Two peas in a goofball pod.
Thanks for watching, guys. Follow me on Twitch to join us live, like and subscribe, and I will catch you later.